Right mates, how's it going? In today's video, episode 6 of Lord of the Clans by Christie Golden. It's a short chapter unfortunately, and will probably include some questionable acting, but let's go! Thrall was careful not to give anyone any hint of his newfound plan. He kept his eyes low, behaved as obediently as he possibly could, and for the first time in his life absolutely hated himself for that. He drew as little attention to himself as possible. Let them all think they'd broken him. That was the intention. But deep down, also for the first time in his life, Thrall had something to look forward to. What would it be like to walk in the sunlight without dragging a boulder behind him? To sleep under the stars? What would it be like to meet one of his own people? He'd read about them in the books Tarry had given him, sure. Managed to learn a little bit of the Orcish language after that unfortunate run-in a few chapters ago. But the books were all biased, written by humans, and Thrall had spent enough time with humans to realise by this point that they were all full of shit. He was grateful to Sergeant and Tarry for teaching him concepts like honour and kindness, but if they hadn't taught him that, he never would have realised that a lot of humans don't exactly behave with those qualities, especially Blackmore. That man wasn't honourable or kind at all. But all of that aside, tonight was the night. Tarry had responded to his note, and together they'd hatched a plan. A plan that was so crazy, it just might work. Fire! Fire! Thrall lay very still, with his eyes closed, feigning sleep.
Well, he's not going anywhere. Damn monsters could sleep through anything. Come on, let's go give him a hand.
2 guards outside his cell ran off, and as soon as he was sure he was alone, Thrall rose, took a deep breath, and then charged directly at the cell door. The door gave way, but not entirely, so he struck it again, and again, slamming into it 5 times before the door surrendered with a crash. Thrall himself fell with it, landing heavily on the floor, but the surge of excitement and adrenaline he felt was enough to numb the pain. Thrall then made his way through the hallways, knowing exactly where he was going. He'd been escorted through this keep every single day of his entire life. Eventually, he reached the courtyard and peered out to see absolute chaos. The barns had been almost completely engulfed in flames. He made his way across the courtyard, heart pounding. Probably only took a few moments, but to Thrall it felt like an eternity. He then slipped out through the main gates, and at that point, he threw caution to the wind and bloody cheesed it. A short while later, Thrall reached a rock formation in the forest, one that Tarry had told him about. There was a cave near here, she'd said, and sure enough, there was. Before Thrall entered it, he found himself wondering if this was some kind of trap, one that Taretha herself had set, but he dismissed those thoughts quickly, feeling ashamed that would even occur to him. Taretha had been nothing but kind. She wouldn't betray him. Thrall then entered the cave and saw Taretha sat there waiting for him.
Did you have any trouble?
None. The plan worked well. There was so much chaos I think an entire village of orcs could have escaped. I saw you release the animals before setting fire to the barn.
Of course. They're just innocent creatures. I never want to see them harmed. Now, we best hurry. Here.
Taretha reached into her bag and pulled out a scroll of some kind.
A map?
Yeah, most accurate one I could find. Here's Durnholde. We're slightly southwest. Here. Internment camps are all within a 20-mile radius. Here. Your best chance for safety is to head over here, to the wilderness. I've heard there's still some of your people hiding out there. Blackmore's men have never been able to find them.
Thrall felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude fill him, almost brought tears to his eyes.
Why are you doing this? Why are you helping me?
Because I remember you when you were a baby. You were like a little brother to me. When my brother died, you were all I had. I saw how they treated you, and I hated it. I wanted to help you, be your friend. I have no more fondness for our master than you do.
Has he hurt you?
It's more complicated than that.
Tell me.
Thrall, time is...
Tell me. You've been my friend, Taretha, for 10 years. You were a light in the darkness, so please, tell me.
Tears then started to pour down Tarry's face cheeks.
I'm Blackmore's mistress, Thrall.
What does that mean?
You're so innocent, so pure. Someday you'll understand.
Thrall didn't fully comprehend what Taretha was saying, but he still felt angry about it.
Come with me.
I can't. What'd he do to my family if I left? No, I can't leave, Thrall. But you can. So please, go. Be free. For both of us.
Thrall nodded, unable to speak. He knew he was going to miss this girl, but now, in this moment, the pain of their parting seemed to cut deeper than the spear from that ogre.
I've packed you some food and water, and there's a knife in there too. I didn't dare take anything else that might be missed, but I do want you to have this.
Terry then bowed her head and removed a silver chain from her neck, with a crescent moon dangling from it.
Not far from here, there's an old tree that was split by lightning. The master gives me leave to wander there when I wish. If you ever need anything, place this necklace in the trunk of that tree, and I'll know to meet you in this cave again.
Terry.
Hurry, I need to get back soon, before I'm missed.
Taretha then wrapped her arms around Thrall, and Thrall tensed, not really sure what was happening. The only other time people had been this close to him, it had been an attack, but some feeling inside him told him that this was a sign of affection. So he patted her on the head.
They call you a monster, but they're the monsters, not you. Farewell, Thrall.
Terry then turned and buggered off, running back towards the keep, whilst Thrall sighed deeply, picked up the sack of runaway stuffs, left the cave, and began to stride towards his destiny.